Hey everybody, I'm Mariah, and if you got a little extra time, you might as well stay tuned because we have a special edition of MTV's 1515, and it's all pertaining to my tour, in fact. So stay tuned.
This week on MTV News 1515, Mariah Carey, live, really, dressed, barely, on tour, finally. We'll go behind the scenes for the wild opening night of her U.S. tour. We'll give you some backstage antics from the European leg of her tour. We'll offer some intimate glimpses of real-life Mariah style and give you a taste of the hits that made her famous, performed as only Mariah can.
I love Mariah. I've been a big Mariah fan for a long time.
We spent the night at the Staples Center to get our tickets.
And then they didn't sell them here, so we had to go on the internet. And we were like driving all over LA trying to get our tickets.
I'm really looking forward to seeing her do Heartbreaker. She had so many hits. It's going to be a great show.
I just love her. I have all her CDs and her T-shirts, everything. I just love her. Oh my God!
Hi, I'm Chris Connolly, and welcome to this special edition of 1515 from the opening night of Mariah Carey's Rainbow Tour. Tonight's show caps the exclamation point, if you will, of one of the most remarkable image transformations in recent pop music history. 7 years ago, on her last tour, Mariah Carey was dressed head to toe in black. She came out on a stage like this one, sang the hits, and said goodnight. Those days are long gone. Tonight, we will see a totally transformed Mariah, someone who has gone from an MOR mega vocalist to a hip-hop-ish love goddess of fat beats and fantastically revealing videos. This show's got everything. It's got all the hits for one thing, but also has comedy sketches and costume changes, all designed to reinvent Mariah once again as a full-on entertainer for all of her true fans, whom she hopes will come to this show ready to smile.
The show is like a lot of fun. You have to come to it kind of with a sense of humor, and you have to come to it with the understanding of who Bianca is.
Well, who is Bianca for people who have been under a rock for the last 4 months?
Okay, Bianca is my evil twin. She's supposed to be hosting my show, but I've got her out of it as much as I can, but she's still in there a little bit, and there is a potential rematch. I ended up not using as many taped pieces as I was originally going to because it sort of was breaking up the flow, so we're running 2 of them prior to the show, and the rest I think we're going to probably put out on the internet or something like that. Or if a network such as MTV chooses to pick one of them that they'd like to show, we have a few kind of really funny skits that I hated losing because they were just so, like, bizarre. Bye, you guys. Thank you. What have you got for me today?
Well,
Is it my new CD?
no, it's Mariah, but yeah, I don't know what Mariah.
It's what a real poster looks like. It's not this. You know what? I don't like that. You love me.
Adore me.
Hate her.
I'm sexy as hell.
These are mine, too. Go home.
I do most of the songs that are expected, but I do songs from the new album that a lot of people may not have heard. But I'm not going to do a show where I don't do Fantasy or Dream Lover or Hero because some people will be a little annoyed at me.
Why has it been so long since you've done a tour like this in the States?
When I first toured, the only time I ever toured, I wasn't sort of being myself. I was still in that stage where it was very much like people kind of explaining to me how to be, and then it was like, okay, get out there and be a star. And I was like, hi, here's my song, Vision is Love.
I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given me.
I haven't played the States since I first came out, and I was just like kind of standing there in a turtleneck and a long jacket.
Not that way anymore.
I mean, okay, you know, before, I think it was the right decision early on for me to be very simple and very, you know, for people just to focus on my voice and songwriting, although people didn't even realize that I wrote songs, and some of them still don't. And that was cool for a year and a half, 2 years. But hey, there comes a time when you say, can I get a different hairdo and a new ensemble, please?
Mariah abandoned her butterfly tour after just one show in Hawaii when a movie offer came up. But the project blew up on the launch pad because funny man Chris Tucker wouldn't commit. You don't hit him over the head with a frying pan when you
I
see him
smack
and go,
him around, but but no.
"You jerk!"
Well, yeah, because it would have been fun to be able to do the butterfly tour, and that was a special time for me. You know, it was really a new period in my life, and it was something that was it prompted me to want to do this when I had the chance.
People think when you go on tour you make a huge bunch of money,
Right.
but with your production value and a not crazy ticket price, how are you going to wind up doing on this tour?
I'm gonna maybe break even, but I don't care because it's for my fans, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying doing it. And I know that sounds like probably people think she's a complete and total liar, but it's true.
You can have me when you want me.
Do you stay on a real regimen when you're on tour? Do you try to behave and not go out at night?
No, I can't because every place is smoky. I mean, I guess if I went out in L.A., that'd be all right, but then I might be coaxed into having an apple martini or something, and that would foil my voice too. So I can't. It's really boring. All my dancers and singers go out and have a really good time, and they're like, "Woo! Last night it was so much fun." I'm like, yeah. I had a great time watching Bambi in my room with my 9 humidifiers. It was fun.
It's not what you thought it was going to be like when you were a teenager, right? You thought you'd go on the road and have a wild time and be partying all night,
I never thought I was going to go on the road. I only cared about making videos.
Last time we talked, I asked if you were in love, and you said yes. Are you still in love?
Oh, of course. You know I'm shy. I'm very shy. I can't talk about these things, Chris.
Right. But actions speak louder than words, and Mariah clearly loves the puppy she got from her boyfriend, Latin star Luis Miguel. Is a dog the perfect gift to give the girl who has everything?
Well, a bauble never hurts.
But if you can't afford a little bauble for that special someone, there's always a little lamb chop. In fact, little things like this turn up on Mariah's show. It's one of the few shows you'll catch, I'd say, currently touring that involves livestock, at least if you don't count the corn show. And in this one, the livestock are still alive when they leave the stage. Lots of cool stuff being sold here, lots of people buying stuff, and a whole lot more still to come on this special edition of 1515, including Mariah Backstage and a talk with DeBrat. Keep it here.
MTV on Tour presents pop goddess Mariah Carey. See the woman and the voice that launched 1,000 hits live. MTV on Tour keeps you front and center with full coverage of the year's hottest tour. Plus, join MTV's Spring Break in Las Vegas, where you'll go behind the scenes with Mariah as she hosts her favorite spring break performances, Saturday at 3. MTV on Tour. Access granted.
Welcome back to 1515. We are here in Mariah Carey's dressing room.
We're with our lamb Jill. We're trying to dress her up and get her ready.
That's a lovely look there.
Thinking we're gonna lose the
Make it
t-shirt.
like my tour
Like
stuff
the
with your-
merchandise.
With your lambs with my shirts on, but this isn't working. They say lamb beer chops, so I'm gonna let you guys help us.
We're gonna lose the shirt.
You can see the attitude here is really tense and on edge as we prepare for the beginning of this fabulous tour.
You're my makeup artist. He tries to make me feel comfortable.
You seem completely relaxed. You got 20,000 people screaming your name out there and nothing's the matter.
As long as I can hit my note, I'm fine. You're right.
See, the notes sound pretty good from here, I'd say. Now, is this the fabulous outfit you'll be wearing to start the...
Part of the ensemble. Just show you the back.
Oh, my God.
See, the butterflies, these are one of the tattoos that we'll be selling. with part of the whole ensemble. I don't want to give it all away.
Heavens! It seems a shame to have to go all the way to a European tour now, but why don't we take a look at what Mariah's European tour looked like and let them change.
Fluffy Mariah Carey.
The difference between now and 5 or 6 years ago is, you know, her involvement with guys like Snoop and Mace and Missy Elliott.
They have some long evening gowns in kind of some ice cream sherbet colors that are very lovely. And then some not so glamorous things, some streetwear, baseball jackets, jeans.
I'm the one that helps her in and out of those little skimpy outfits.
In between shows, it's a total and complete mess.
And usually in concerts like this, you don't wear designer clothes, you wear costumes with Velcro, but no, she has to have designer.
I wear heels regardless, except on Cry Baby, where I pretty much wear my little butterfly slippers or I go barefoot.
The choreography is built on her costuming, and it's built around the fact that she's always going to wear 6-inch heels.
They like the sparkly shoes.
We want the shoes, Mariah. We want the shoes.
Diego Dolcini makes the sparkly shoes, and he's made me special pairs of the diamond ones and rainbow ones, and he's a really great designer.
Even when she's not wearing those super high heels, she tippy-toes around.
I do tippy-toe. I always have imaginary high heels on. These are my Cry Baby shorts. Do you like them? My favorite nighty.
She wasn't wearing very much,
Which was good.
It's fine. We didn't complain.
We've got the hat.
Those are the old shorts, and notice the difference. There's a little size difference. Why is that, Mariah?
Well, it will be our fabulous tour diet, which consists of air.
I am thinking of you.
When she sings, it's like taking your breath away.
This girl is wonderful.
See, the type of girl I am, you see, is that I like to wear these nice diamond bracelets in conjunction with my MC plastic bracelet.
I love her. I think she's the best. She's a goddess.
Wait a minute, can I show you my favorite shirt? Do you like it?
I love her jeans. I just saw one and I thought they looked cool, so cut off the top.
Did you have to run your game on me? I should have known right from the start. You'd go and break my
That was then, and this is now. Yes, backstage with just moments away, actually, from Debrat, who's about to kick off this whole Rainbow tour. How do you feel?
I feel wonderful, baby. I'm just ready to go do it and get it over with. Because I'm a little nervous. I'm shaking in my britches. This is a huge place, and it's sold out.
Now, what's it like going before that huge crowd out there? People are really psyched. It's the beginning night of a tour. How does it feel?
It's the bomb diggy, baby. I love it because the warmth from when the crowd screamed just turned me on. My, adrenaline started pumping, and I'm ready to give it to them.
This is such a big night for Mariah. Really like the capping thing on this whole. How do you think she feels right now?
Oh, I think she feels great. I think she's been on vocal rest and trying to make sure everything goes perfect. I know she put a lot into this show and this tour, so I'm rooting for her. I think she's going to kill it tonight. I think LA is going to eat it up. It's sold out everywhere, all the dates.
Now, you do anything special to get yourself psyched? You got vocal exercises? You got people you like to hang out with before you hit the stage? How do you do it?
Nah, I just shoot me a prayer to God, keep me, to make sure I don't fall and bust my ass or nothing. And I just hold my head up, hold the mic, grip the mic, and just bust.
Good luck out there.
Myself. Thank you so much.
Have fun. Good kicking it with you. All right. Lots more still to come here on this special tour edition of 1515. Mariah takes the stage, and we'll see how Debrat does when we come back. Welcome back to 1515, the Mariah Carey Tour Edition, and we got a live girl walking.
My fabulous robe.
Now, how do you feel?
Stellar.
It's fabulous. Now, are there any last-minute rituals you do? Do you like say a prayer? Do you take a sip of wine? Anything special before you go on tonight?
No wine. I always say a prayer, but Where are we going? Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Well, you have a fabulous time out there. Good luck. Mariah Carey hits the stage. And now here she is, the main event. Mariah Carey live.
But they can't take that away from me. Not from me. So we won't know. Baby and I. But it hurts me to try to tell.
She touched the audience, just the way she spoke to him when she started crying, really liked that part, and the way she dances with everything. It was so awesome. I loved it.
She gave to the people. She gave back to you. I mean, she went to the audience. She sang for people. I mean, she gave her heart, and that's what we paid for.
What we've seen on the video is nothing compared to seeing it in person. It's like she talked to the audience. She went more with her song. She went more in depth with it, like screamed a little bit more and everything. Did her little hand movements. I love those so much.
It's like undescribable. That's why I had to get tickets from Mariah. That's why I was jumping the whole time. It just makes your heart beat and you just want to keep going faster and faster.
Give me an F! F! You got your A! You got your F!
Oh my gosh, Mariah was awesome.
Give me an A! A! You got your A! You got your A!
She's just the best.
Give me an R! R! You got your R! You got your R!
Her outfits were just the bomb.
Give me an I! I! You got your I! You got your I!
Her voice is just amazing. There's none like her.
Give me an A! A! You got your A! You got your A!
The greatest experience of my life.
Give me an A! A! You got your A! You got your A!
The whole experience was uplifting, rejuvenating. It was like a full body massage.
What's that song? Mariah!
Yes, well, she's clearly the people's choice, and on this particular night, the glass sippler seems to be staying on Cinderella's foot, as we're just around midnight, and Mariah now, after the lambs, after the weightlifters, after all the extravaganza of the last few hours, is just hanging out with her fans, taking pictures, and chatting up a storm. So, thanks for coming along on this opening night of Mariah Carey's Rainbow Tour, plausibly live from Los Angeles, and thanks for checking out this edition of 1515. We're taking next week off on account of it's spring break. We'll see you in 2. Thanks for watching.